What is going on, guys? Welcome back, YouTube, to Fort Misery Gaming, and we are here today to talk about, I know I'm always late on these updates because they happen, I'm not prepared to record. I had too much going on for work today, but we are going to talk about the 1 million download celebration coming to epicseven, and it's pretty awesome. We achieved this in under 1 month. I'm hoping, we hit 5 million soon, and then 10 million, and so on and so forth, and hopefully the rewards will keep getting better and better. But anyway, thank you so much for the 1 million downloads. Here's the gift appreciation. So I believe at 7 p.m. EST, we are going to be out of maintenance. And I don't think there's actually new events or content. I just feel that they're going to do, we'll go into it. There's a Mulagora event, and then there's going to be a Goblin gold event that we had with the Destiny event, and then these login rewards. So first, on day one, we apparently are going to get the epic ring, which we're going to talk about down below, was going to be the first login reward. Now, I'm unsure if we're going to be getting that today as part of the login reward, or if we're going to get that tomorrow at reset. I'm not sure about that because it says here Wednesday after, it says the schedule of maintenance at through 12:20, 12:05 after maintenance. So I guess we would appear to get the day one gift. I would assume we will get the ring. But we're going to get that. We're going to get 100 energy, which is really mediocre. 10 bookmarks, so 2 summons is decent. 100 coins is not great either, really, to be honest, because per Labyrinth run, you get like 250 generally. Mulagora seeds are nice. Giga Phantasm it's fair. 1 million gold is very, very good, though. That is very, very good. So outside of clearing one of the stages in Abyss, once you get to harder content, like in the high 40s, you don't really get that much gold from one single source, so that's really good. So let's talk about, we have a tier 5 epic ring, speed ring. So speed is probably one of the most coveted stats in the game, so the fact that this ring is speed was very good. I'm very glad they didn't make it counter or hit or even vampire or lifesteal, because vampire lifesteal has 3 different sets in Abyss that you can get. Which if you guys have been playing since launch, you probably have gotten at least the tier 4 set by now, and you guys are probably getting close, to clearing floor 50 to working towards getting your tier 5 set. I'm about there as well. So, but it's going to give you, the main stat is going to be, where was it? I believe it's, main effect is going to be health percent, so 10% health percent. This is all at 0 without enhancing to 15. 6% on one substat, speed 3 on one substat, crit hit chance 4% on one substat, and effect resistance, which is probably the worst on the last substat. Very, very good ring. I see it being used for Elson. I see it being used for Tierra. Possibly Trainer Guard, if you wanted to go attack speed with him. You could even use this with Lorena, just because it has a crit hit chance. Speed is good with her, but the main set won't be that great with her, so I probably would not use this with Lorena. I think Tierra and Elson, probably DN would also be another good unit to use this with, because you get the extra health. A lot of her effects go off health, and then speed is a great substat to have as well, and defense percentage. So even someone like Bass could, benefit from this as well, if you wanted to give him like speed health. If you're not going to do the 6 speed sets. So there's a lot of units this could benefit, but I think Tierra is really one of the standout units that you guys should definitely consider using this free epic ring. So as we said before, we are going to get a Mulagora challenge and a Goblin challenge as well. So it looks like the Goblin challenge from the period from the 5th through the 12th, it looks like, is going to be every day. So 1 full week instead of just every other day, or 3 days of the week or something like that from what it was before. So if that's 50k gold a day, you guys can get for, I believe it was like 5 stamina. And then the Mulagora, easy, you beat the stage once, you get a Mulagora. So overall, from this event, in total, we'll get 2 Mulagora seeds, which is really nice, which I actually need 2 to get one of my skill ups. So that's going to be very useful for myself. And then, so that just tells you about those 2 events there. And then hero balancing. Okay, so I don't really want to go too much in detail on this, but we're going to briefly skim these. So let's go into before. So Rule of Light. So this unit most people won't have because it is a 5-star Moonlight character. But before it was Revive one dead ally, recovering 100% of their health and making them invincible for 1 turn. living allies will receive the same effect. So I believe that was invincibility for your whole team for 1 turn. Now it is going to revive when an ally with healing magic recovers all their health and giving them invincibility for 1 turn. Living allies will receive the same effect after having all debuffs dispelled. Wow, so you dispel all debuffs, you make your whole party invincible, and the 1 unit that you are reviving is going to full health. So basically this is like the best healing ability period in the game. It's pretty nuts. Definitely a good one, you know, but best of luck of pulling her. Alright, so the next one is going to be, before it was with Rose, which this is the 2nd time I believe she's getting buffed, so 50% chance to provoke for 1 turn if the caster's health is more than 50%, or increase the defense of the caster for 1 turn if it's less than 50%. So, okay. And then when using auto battle mana injection, now targets ally with Lotus combat readiness. Okay. Injects an ally with mana, increasing attack for 1 turn combat readiness to 80% of maximum. And then when awakened, injects an ally with mana, increases attack for 2 turns and combat readiness 80%. That's pretty awesome, actually. I actually like that a lot. That's actually really good for, this is for auxiliary lots. And then Rose was the 50%. And that was just a bug, I guess. And then auxiliary lots is how he's getting buffed. So that's actually pretty insane. So now let's go into Sid. So after Awaken, grants an extra turn of enemies defeated, attacks a more powerful, attacks with a more powerful, I'm sorry, I just got a text message and that completely threw me off. Attacks element when caster is given increased speed. Damage dealt increases the speed. Alright, so attacks are an advantageous element when the caster is given increased speed. Attacks are, okay, so basically that means he's going to have attack advantage, I believe, on all elements. So I think he is going to deal super effective damage to all elements, and when he's given increased speed, when the caster is given increased speed. So he actually, I believe he has to trigger increased speed, or an effect has to give him increased speed to get this. So some people were kind of overreacting because they thought it was just going to happen immediately, but according to this, unless I'm wrong, you are going to have increased speed in order for this to happen. So you'd have to have some kind of buff that does that. Okay. But, I mean, Sid was freaking phenomenal. It didn't even matter. So the fact that he's getting any kind of extra buff is just kind of OP. I would say he's probably definitely on the level of like a 5-star. He's definitely outperforming a lot of the 4-star, thieves for sure. So, all right. Hazel heals the ally to the caster's proportional attack from before. If the ally's health is less than 50%, the amount recovered will increase by 50%. So with the buff, it is going to heal the proportional ally's attack and the target's max health. Heals the allies proportional to the caster's attack and the target. Okay, so it goes off their max health and their attack. Okay. If the allies' health is less than 50%, the amount of recovery will increase by 50%. Okay, so basically it just is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that is going to be like a full heal, it seems like. That's pretty cool, actually. I actually like that. And then we have another one, Attack Command, was after Awaken, heals all allies with Strength and Magic, healing them and increasing attack for 2 turns. Amount recovered is proportional to the caster's attack. Okay? Now it is after Awaken, the new application is going to be heals all allies with Strength and Magic, healing them, increasing attack for 2 turns. Amount recovered is proportional to the caster's attack and the target's max health. So basically what they did was they took proportional to both health and attack. So it basically is just going to make the healing that much more beneficial. So some people are saying she's going to like replace Elson, and she's still not going to replace Elson. Elson has a completely different role, and his application is completely different than Hazel. So yeah, Elson is still going to be very good in the game. Like, don't worry about Elson until they actually decide to nerf defensive improvements. Elson still, I feel, is still better because he's giving attack and healing. He's giving attack and defense, whereas Hazel is giving healing and attack, which is still very, very good. But the fact that he enables you to tank, he enables you to use his skill 3 right at the start of the fight. Where Hazel, you want to wait so you get a heal off. So what happens if Hazel like dies while you're hoping to take some damage to get benefit out of the heal plus the attack? So it kind of messes up with like your strategy when going into a fight. But Hazel is still going to be very, very good. Hazel and Elson could be run on the same team. you know, and alternating their skills of healing and attack buff, and then going into defense attack buff, so on and so forth. So anyway, still a very good unit. Aether, I'm just gonna kind of skip her, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a big Aether. Him, the trap. Okay, and then all this bugs and stuff like that. And then from what I understand, so Arena. All right, so Arena, the scope players being matched against is that the scope of the players if they have been matched against all of the leagues, and random matches have been added to the players. Following these changes, we will keep an eye on Arena for further changes necessary. Some of the changes being made are facing the same player only once per day. Okay, so, and then starting levels, it's just talking about the NPCs. Okay, so it says the scope of the players is that they have been matched against all the leagues, and random matches have been added to the players. Following these changes, we will keep an eye on the arena and further change if necessary. Some of the changes being considered are facing the same player only once per day, only in certain lower leagues. If you keep a certain player, you will not. If you keep a certain player, you will not go to a certain point. Okay. From what I understand from talking to other players, this basically means you can be matched against people outside your league. So, like, which kind of sucks. I'm not really for this. I think you should be placed in, like, the same league is fine. I think that's makes sense, but I think this is saying, like, you could be, like, in gold and you're fighting someone in, like, challenger, which would be really crappy that you're fighting someone 2 leagues ahead of you. It's like they probably obviously have a better team than you. Granted, we are fighting NPCs, so you still have the potential to win, but still you're a pretty big disadvantage than from it was before. So, okay. Alright. So anyway, that is going to be it for the update, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Definitely the highlight is definitely the rewards we're getting, the epic ring, and all the other cool login rewards we're getting. And we just kind of ended the login rewards for the premiere event for Diane. So it's cool. We're, you know, basically getting another one. We still have the launch campaign rewards we're getting, I believe, for like another 12 or 10 days. And then we have the Penguin event too. So quite a bit of rewards getting. You know, this does only last for a week, so hopefully once we get the part 2 of Diane's event, we'll have another login reward. But it is kind of weird for a million download celebration that it's not like 2 or 3 weeks of login rewards. That is kind of different, but getting a free epic ring, no one's going to complain about that. So anyway, guys, let me know what your guys' thoughts of the event is over in the comment section down below. Hit me up with a comment in the comment section and let me know if you think they should do different things or if this was really, really awesome and you guys are stoked for it. As always, subscribe if you guys are new. We're past that 1K mark, so on the road to 5K. So we need your guys' help to get there. Thank you guys so much for the continued support, though. Over the last couple of days, it's been amazing. But until then, guys, it's Fort Misery Gaming, and we'll see you guys in the next epicseven video. Peace, guys.